Okay, so right now this looks like this, a bit messy, and it doesn't look nice. So I'm just going to click Ctrl-Shift-F, and it sorts it out for me. But right now this bit I don't like, so I'm going to change it to project, I think. Properties, Java, code style, formatter, enable project setting, and click edit. And now I'm just going to call it Java edited. And I'll go to, I think, line wrapping, map to line width 200. Okay. Now it sorts it out with plus in the same line, and yeah. So now you have to change this to, you don't have to change it, but it's easier to read if you change this to sender. Change this to CMD. Sorry about that. This one is args. No, this one is label. This one is args. So now you're going to get the command. So string command equals cmd get name, and now it's if command dot equals ignore case. So ignore case. This would test, because we're calling the string, well, the command test, so you have to do executor. I forgot to do this. I'll change that later. And then it's logger log equals logger dot get logger. Player sender dot get name. I'll tell you what this does after. Use the command test, and let's do sender, not sender. Message chat color dot red. Okay, and I was just gonna get around to import it. To do an auto import, just click Ctrl-Shift-O on Windows, and it automatically imports the things you need. So now basically what this does, it gets the logger. You've seen this before. It's logs in the console player, and then the username of the person who wrote /test. Use the command /test, and then it sends the player who's typed /test hello YouTube in red. So to basically change the color, you do chat color.red or chat color. And I just show you the list of colors they have. Aqua, black, blue, gold, color, dark, aqua, random, same. Gold is orange actually. Underline, yeah, you can like reset, basically changes it back to white, I think. It doesn't tell you what it does, but yeah, so I'm just gonna go back to red. And you always have to do this once you've got a command, just do return true, because otherwise it's a return false, meaning that it would say to the player that it's not a command. Okay, so you've got this, and now you can just you go back to this, and because we did this before, we have to change it to new command listener. Okay, now we have to have the plugin.yml. This basically, you have to put it in the jar file for the plugin to get read, basically. So I'm just going to quickly set up a LAN server so I can show you guys. Okay, so I've got this plugin.yml, and okay, sorry, I was back. I just forgot to do something. Okay, so I open up plugin.yml, and I'll post how it looks like in the description, or probably in Pastebin, and then I'll put in the link. So basically what this is let's put this to the side. the name of the plugin. So when you type /plugin list or something like that /pl, it will tell you this plugin name inside it. So I'm just gonna call it KingForest10 for now. And the main, you always have to have it to this package. So net.bukkit.virus.tutorial1, and that's tutorial 1, and then you have to have dot and then your main class, the one that has extends Java plugin. So then you go version, you can change this, but I think you have to have 3 numbers. So you can't have like 1.0, you have to have 1.0.0. And website, you don't need this, you can remove this if you like. A description, you need a description for your plugin, so I'm just going to say it plugin tutorial for YouTube, author, and then your name. Commands, and this space, YML is like very sensitive to spaces. You have to have this space, description this space, usage this space, and description would be hello YouTube. So if they type /help, it will say this description for the test plugin or for the test command. And usage, if you get the usage wrong, it'll just say /test again. But you won't get it wrong because we don't have any arguments right now and we don't have like any features. So now once you've done this and you have to have it in your main place. So I'm just going to save it right now. Just to make sure that, just to use the log there, we're going to do log.info. So pm, well, this dot get description dot get full name is now enabled. What this does is basically it gets the description of the plugin and the class, and then it gets the full name of this plugin.yml. So if you change the plugin.yml, it would change it. And full name basically returns the name of the plugin with the version. It says here returns the name of the plugin, including the version. So say that in your console is now enabled. So you just copy this and put it in here as well. It's now disabled. Right now we are not using PM, but next tutorial we probably will. So now I'm going to just right click on this, refresh it so that it refreshes plugin.yml, and then export. So I'm going to save it in, make a new folder in here called jar or plugins. I'll call it jars or jars. And inside this I'll do Java jar file, not runnable jar file, and just put it in that location. Okay, so you're going to want to untick .project and .class path. These two are just for Eclipse and the project location. You won't need that in a plugin. And you do overwrite existing files without warning. So if you want to update a plugin, you don't have to like call it something really. Well, rename it. So inside this, you want to call it a file name. So you go into jars, and let's call this coding or tutorial 1, and finish. Detail, just ignore this because we haven't used PM right now, so it's just saying there's a warning. And now in here there's a tutorial1.jar. So now I'm just going to quickly set up the LAN server, and yeah. Okay, I'm back, and this is how it looks like in the console once you put the plugin in. So it says here KingForest10 version 1.0.0 is now enabled, enabling this, and here it says loading KingForest10 version 1.0.0. And now let's say /test, and as you can see it says hello YouTube in red, and up here it should, player KingForest10 use the command /test, and in the Eclipse file it says here player whatever use the command /test. So this is the first step to making a command. It even works in this, but I'm not sure if it works in color. and it says player console, use the command --test. So this is the first step, and I hope you subscribe. I made this into 2 parts because I just realized that this is over 15 minutes, so I had to cut it now. See you.